The interesting thing is that the contents of the petition which were submitted to the presidency have been leaked. But fortunately, the responses of the Chief Justice
have not.
So there's an integrity when it comes to the part of the Chief Justice.
Yes.
But there's no integrity when it comes to the part of the presidency.
How do you say
that? Please, I'm making my point. And so, well, whatever happened, the petition went to the president.
But there are more than one petition.
There are three petitions. So according to our constitution, when it comes to the petition for the removal of the, what do you call it, Article 146, Clause 6, the petition is submitted to the president, isn't it? So if we are going by that, then that is where the petition was submitted, and that is where
the fallacy is
took place.
That's what
what upsets me is that when it came to the petition, there was no integrity in providing confidentiality and sanctity to the grounds of the petition. But when it comes to the Chief Justice, her integrity must be assured, because she could also have leaked her responses, especially if the responses were saying no to each of the grounds of the petition. So in this case, I believe that we must educate the public that when you hear one-sided version of a legal matter, please keep quiet. Don't jump to conclusions, because in law we have something called let's hear the other side. The one that it's a long sentence in
Latin.
Audi alterum patent. But once you hear the word alterum, you know it means look at the alternative. Yeah. So please, public, if you are listening to me, when you hear a one-sided petition, keep quiet. Let's also be patient and hear the response. If the response has not come from the Chief Justice, that means the petition has been leaked, in what do you call it? And it's contrary to that hearing the other side. So let's hold on there.
The question I'm raising to you.
The word or the
question I'm raising to you now.
So please, let's hold on when it comes to the petition.
No, so the question I'm raising to you now is
for the other side.
Okay.
Please. So unfortunately, the other side coming from the CJ have shown and proven integrity to the process. Okay. And I appreciate that next time there's something like that, the other side, that's the presidency, also oppose integrity.
No, your assumption is fundamental.
I'm not assuming. I'm looking at the constitution. No, it's not an assumption. It's a constitutional basis. So please, don't use assumption. Let me give you the.
No, listen to me.
Article 146.
No. Yes. What I'm saying is that your assumption.
So we have established.
The constitutional.
Hold on.
It's a constitutional.
No, hold on. We have established.
I'm not just presuming.
All three before you have established that it is supposed to be a private and confidential process. So that is not a matter in argument.
Yeah. So what happened?
The question you have done, what you have done now, is a presumption or an allegation which now has to be interrogated. That has nothing to do with the provision of the Constitution.
Say no.
So say what you want to say.
What I'm saying is that
I say no.
She's assuming
no to the presumption and absolutely no to the
then you should open your you should open up your mind to what.
No, I'm using the constitutional basis.
I have a constitution.
Where did the petition go to? Where was it submitted?
Is the president who wrote the petition?
So where did the petition go to? So you believe that you can look at the leakage? So wait. So are you saying that the leakage came from the people who wrote it?
Open your mind.
I'm also asking.
First of all,
is that what you are
assuming? The
assuming?
petition was written by somebody.
Are you also assuming?
That's number one. Number two, the petition was forwarded to the Chief Justice. So the Chief Justice has the petition. What gives you the confidence to say that the leakage could not have come from this document sent to the Chief Justice? What gives you that?
So what are you saying?
What gives you that confidence?
So what are you saying?
How do you specific. How do you know that it was not a Chief Justice?
I have zoomed in on what I am saying. So what are you saying? So tell us what you are saying. What are you suggesting?
So I'm asking you a question.
The leakage could come from the people who wrote the petition, the presidency or the Chief Justice. The presidency or the Chief Justice. That's what I'm telling you.
Do you agree? Do you agree that's a fair way to?
Suggestion. I have also made my suggestion. But
no, yours is not a suggestion. Yours is an allegation.
You said
I
integrity
my
of the process.
146.
No, it has nothing to do with the constitution. It's an allegation.
You can't, I'm not in a court of law for you to judge me. I'm telling you that this is the basis
We
of
all
my
agree.
argument.
We all agree.
He also has his basis of his argument.
No,
But
nobody
there's one
disputes.
thing-
Nobody disputes.
Exactly, but there's
Nobody
one
disputes.
thing I want to emphasize.
If I may be heard, nobody disputes that the process has to be confidential. And I've actually gone ahead to say that the Supreme Court says if you leak it, there can be consequences for leaking it. So all the members on this panel agree that it has to be confidential. You are the one who has said with emphasis that the petition that has been leaked was leaked from the presidency. So that is an allegation.
Well, I'm saying that if you look at Article 146...
It has nothing to do with the article.
No. Let me also learn versus Clause 6.
You don't need the article to back up your allegation.
Okay? The probability of it coming from the presidency exists. There's a probability from it coming from the presidency.
Where is that?
Now,
where's the probability? Where is the probability?
Why do I have to repeat myself?
You cannot use the constitution to back your claim.
Oh, please, then what do we use? Fantasy. The Honorable has also looked at the process and said the probability could be 3.
Okay.
I am using 1 and he's using 3.
Okay.
That could come from the office of the president or the, what do you call it? The petitioners themselves or the office.
You
of the
did not say
Justice.
it could come. You said it
I
came
said
from
I
the
have
presidency.
used that probability.
Now you change your original position.
No, I'm telling. Why are you trying to twist my mouth?
No.
Now,
wait.
I'm going
hold on.
I'm moving
I have to
on.
moderate the show. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Did you say it could come from the presidency or it came from the presidency?
I used the word probability.
Probability. So you are not making an exact allegation that the presidency leaked
What
it.
does probability mean?
I'm asking you a question if you answer that.
Why do I have to repeat myself?
You said
Please,
that from the CJ's place. It is important. It's important. It is important. Please, and let me moderate the show. Let me moderate the show. You said that from the end of the CJ, there's integrity. From the end of the presidency, there's no integrity. Are you changing that position?
I'm telling you that I'm still sticking to what I'm saying. That based on Article 146, Clause 6, I said the probability comes from the presidency. He says the probability could be 3. I'm saying that, well, he has brought in the 3, and so he has zoomed in on the one that I had, that there could be a probability, right? Probability that the leakage comes from the presidency. So he has more or less confirmed it.
Okay.
But let me land. But in this case, the Chief Justice has shown integrity by not putting it in the public domain, that this is my version of my response to these petitions. So I'll humbly ask the public and also add education to the public that please, when you hear one side on social media, let's wait for the other side. It happens in all legal situations. Whenever you file something against somebody in court, they don't rush to listen.
So let's do this. You actually truncated Bobby.
Now, I also...
Wait. You actually truncated So...
She just took it off.
That's okay. Sometimes it happens.
Yes.
Yes.
I wanted to add.
Thank you.